pace. How has practice gone thus far this week?
So far, so good. We feel like we had a really good day yesterday and followed up with an all right day today. That's something that we've really just been focusing on is, starting to set the tone for the week to come in practice. And I felt like we had a really good week of practice Tennessee week, and we had three really good practices in the bye week. So I feel like we've done a good job of focusing on really the last piece of the season.
Coach Saban said basically that the team is as healthy as it's going to be. Have you noticed that in practice, or players, they seem like they feel better?
Definitely. A few days off can help heal up those little injuries like, groins and ankles and small little muscles and things that you got nicked up. Because it is just, you don't really realize, how much of a grind it really is until you're in it. And, you just get those little injuries that you can't get well because, you keep practicing on them and keep working. So it definitely was great to get a few days off and just kind of let a few of those little things heal up.
What do you think about this LSU defense?
I think they're a great defense. For me, for us, it all starts up front. They have a great, front. They have some great front guys, and we know that we're really gonna have to do a great job this week on the line of scrimmage if we want to move the ball.
Number 92 is kind of their bell cow up front. What do you think of him specifically?
Yeah, Drake Nevis he's a great player, and we've been watching a lot of film on him, and he's extremely talented, and I think he really just plays the game like you want to see guys play it. He plays extremely hard, plays the whistle, and we have a tremendous amount of respect for a guy like that, who really does look like he works hard. So, we'll definitely have to, just be assignment perfect and really technique perfect against a guy like that. I don't know, honestly. That's the DB room is about as far as you can get away from the offensive line room.
Well, LSU week. I mean, you said yourself the game's won up front at the line of scrimmage. Is this kind of a trenches challenge? I mean, for you guys?
Always. I think we all know that the LSU Alabama game is always an extremely physical game. It's a game where there's a lot of talented players and a lot of guys, especially in the trenches, who really have a great will to win. And we're expecting an extremely physical game, and I'm sure they're expecting the same thing. So, we're going to go out there and not disappoint each other.
Julio and Greg seemed really comfortable with each other last week. I think they came in and even did their interviews together. Did you guys hit a stride in the second half of that Tennessee game that was real important, maybe to carry that momentum into the off week?
It definitely was good to really get things clicking a little bit in that second half, and I think it just kind of reminded us, what our coaches are always telling us, that when we do things right, that good things are going to happen, and really the only people that can stop us is us, and we really feel that way, that if we go out there and execute our assignments, that the score will take care of itself, and we just worry about one play at a time executing our assignments. And I feel like that's what we did in the second half of the Tennessee game, is just kind of taking it one play at a time and really just worrying about each play that has life and history of its own.
Have you experienced a Tiger Stadium?
Yeah, I have. Freshman year, I went down there, and it was I think it's, I don't know, have any proof to this, but it was the loudest place I've ever heard, I think. 2 years ago when they blocked that field goal to send it in overtime, that was, I think, the loudest I've ever heard a stadium in my life. And also, when they do the sun has found its home in the western sky or whatever, I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a great atmosphere, and it's definitely a hostile environment, and I think that's something they pride themselves in. So, we're looking forward to going down there and embracing the challenge.
Different day or night? Is there a difference?
We don't let those external factors affect us. They only affect us if we let them.
Yeah, I understand you're a pretty good AAU basketball player when you were in high school. Just talk about your transition from being a basketball guy to a football guy. When did that happen, and how did it happen?
I'd say it happened about 10th grade. I'll speak very plainly. I realized I'm white and I'm 6'5", so either I got to learn how to shoot and dribble, or I got to develop a 40-inch vertical, or I need to start playing football. So, I really liked basketball a lot and still do, but at the same time, I kind of realized football might be my sport, and I think it does have some carryover, especially just kind of in the way you move your feet and get your hands up and stuff. I think it definitely has some carryover to offensive line.
You still take most of the team one-on-one, you think?
I don't know. There's some pretty talented athletes. Maybe in my prime, I think I could have taken most of them, but I think add a little weight. That definitely won't help me.
Any notable names dunk on you back
Dunk on me? No, but I mean, no. No, but I've played against some really good players, but yeah.
Such as who?
I played against Brandon Wright. That's the one guy that comes to mind. I don't know if you guys remember him. He is in the NBA now. He played for Brentwood Academy, and we played them in the state championship a few years, and he was a machine, unbelievable. 6'11". I played at North Carolina for 1 year, and then went to the pros. Yeah, that's just one of them.
So you going to the hoops game tonight?
I don't. Maybe not tonight, but I'll be watching LSU film. But
You gonna go check out the Tiger Saturday?
the what?
The live tiger they put right outside the old buffer. You ever notice
No. External factor.
Unless it gets loose.
Yeah.